Welcome on Vandana Classes YouTube channel Dharmanga, and I am going to discuss today the very special topic linear equation in two variables, and in this I will discuss substitution methods. Hope you have to enjoy this session. If you have not subscribed this channel, please subscribe it and also press bell icon for notification. My dear students, I have just taken two linear equations in two variables. One question I have just taken. What to do in this process, in substitution methods? In these methods, you have to, one of the equation at first you have to select it. Suppose that I have selected x plus y is equal to 3. Then you have to rearrange either x in terms of y or y in terms of x. Any one of them you have to express by transposing methods. What I am saying, you have to just focus on the board. The first equation from question or problem you may write x plus y is equal to 3, my dear. Now you have to express either y in terms of x or x in terms of y, and several times you are just doing while you are just solve graphical methods, or you have already expressed and find out the value of graphs in previous standard. So you have to express x is equal to 3 minus y. I have just transferred y from LHS to RHS. While you have just transferred, then the value of x is equal to 3 minus y, and this one is known as express x in terms of y, because if you want to write down the value of x, then you may write 3 minus y. So this one is known as express x in terms of y. The first step you have just done, and it is considered as 1. Again from question, you have to take another linear equation in two variables. The system has been given 4x minus 3y is equal to 26. Since the method is substitution, so substitute means putting the value of from x, you have to substitute the value of x in this second equation that is given in the question. And while substitute the value of x is 3 minus y in terms of y. So you need to put its value, and then you have write the rest of the terms of the equation, and here you have to just mention from first, or you may write substitute the value, or you may write in another way. You can just write down in place of it substitute. Here you have to mention substitute the value of x from equation first. Then it is your wish, and then you have to simplify. And 4 3s are 12, 4y minus 3y is equal to 26. And now minus 7y is equal to 26 minus 2l. So you can write y is equal to 26 minus 2l is equal to 14 upon 7, and it can be written as y is equal to minus 2. From first you have to substitute the value, and then you have to get the value of y, and after that you have to substitute the value of y in first to get the value of x. So you have to write down, substitute the value of y in first, and therefore x is equal to 3 minus, and the value of y is actually minus 2. So 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Hence x is equal to 5, y is equal to minus 2. This is the solution of this linear equation. My dear student, one more question I have taken. The system of linear equation in two variables I have just taken, and you can just see that one of the equation is 2x minus 5y minus 19 is equal to 0, and second one is minus 7x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0, and you have to solve by substitution method. How can you solve? From equation, or you may write from question 2x minus 5y minus 19 is equal to 0. One of the system of linear equation into variables I have just taken. And what to do? You know that you need to express either x or y in terms of other variables. I have just taken 2x is equal to, you have to just shift minus change into plus 19, x is equal to, because there is a multiply, and multiply change into divide. So you have to write down 5y plus 19 upon 2. This is considered as 1. Again, another equation has been given, minus 7x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. My dear one, and you need to substitute the value of x from first. Substitute the value of x from first. The first system of equation where you have just to rearrange x in terms of y, you have to need to carry them and put in this value in this equation 7, and what is the value of x? 5y plus 19 upon 2 plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0, and you need to multiply minus 35y minus plus minus, and you need to do that 19 7, you have to multiply. If you do and further, when you do the calculation, my dear students, so let's go further. While doing such type of calculation, and this calculation you can do very easily, because several times you have done the simplification. By doing the simplification, we get y is equal to minus 131 upon 29. And by the rule of the substitution method, you need to put the value of y in the first equation that we derived by rearrange of it, and when we have to put the value of pi, and the value of y is minus 131 upon 29 plus 19 upon 2, and further by doing the calculation I have just to find out the value of minus 52 upon 29. So in substitution methods, by this way you have to just rearrange and get the value. My dear students, another question I have just taken, x plus y is equal to a plus b, and ax minus by is equal to a square minus b square. and you have to do this sort of calculation by substitution methods, where a and b, you know very well that real numbers, and a and b cannot be equal to 0. The same technique you have to apply. At first you have to express either x or y in terms of either x or y respectively, x in y or y in x. You need to express. The first from question I have just taken system of linear equation in two variables. I have just taken from question. I have just taken x plus y is equal to a plus b, and similarly x is equal to a plus b minus y. I have just expressed x in terms of y. Again from question I have taken another ax minus by is equal to a square minus b square, and you need to put the value of x. So substitute the value of x from first a into a plus b minus y in place of x minus by is equal to a square minus b square. You need to multiply a square plus ab minus ay minus by is equal to a square minus b square, or you have to write down minus a square ay minus by is equal to a square minus b square, and both the terms you have to shift from LHS to RHS. Minus a square minus ab and a square cancel, and you may take minus y as common. Then what you get? A plus b, and here you may take minus b as common, and this is why you get a plus b, because you know that there is minus b square minus ab. If you take minus b, then you get b plus a, and which can be written as a plus b. No problem, because by the commutative law of addition you can rearrange the term. And after that, y is equal to minus b into a plus b upon a plus b, and there is a minus sign, and you can just cancel, minus cancel, and a plus b cancel. So what is the value of y? Actually value of y is equal to b, and again substitute the value of y in first, and x is equal to a plus b minus y, and if you put the value, then what is the value of y? That is b and b cancel, so it is equal to a, and final result is x is equal to a and y is equal to b. Hope you understand this question very well. In this video I have just discussed substitution methods, and I have just given 3 different examples, and in substitution methods you have to keep in mind quickly first what you have to do. First step, you have to just rearrange the term, either x in terms of y or y in terms of x. I have just rearranged, and I have just rearranged x in terms of y. The first process I have just taken from any system of equation that is given, either x plus y is equal to a plus b. In several questions I have started with the first one. It is not necessary. You may start with second one, no problem, because from any one you can just arrange them. And what is the next step? Next step is that you have to substitute its value in the another system of equation that is given. And since I have taken the first this system of equation, and by rearranging I put the value in the second equation that is given in the questions, and after that I just solve and get the value of y is equal to b. And what you have to do at last, the value of y you have to put in the first equation that you have just considered, and when you put the value, then you get the value of x, and final result will be the value of x and value of y. It will be the solution of this linear equation in two variables. By this way you are able to solve different systems that is given in exercise or in examples. In next video I will discuss elimination methods. So keep watching Vandana Classes Darbhanga, this YouTube channel. Thank you very much.